Dear friends, in this video, I want to talk about building an amazing work culture. And I will share you some techniques on how you can make a dysfunctional team into a highly performing team. Oftentimes, we come across these dysfunctional teams in our career. And if you are not armed with the techniques, then it becomes a challenge for you to drive them into high performance. In this short video, I will share with you 5 techniques that you can solve it. To understand how to solve those techniques, you need to first understand what is work culture. Unless you have clarity about some of the dynamics of working together in a team or leading a team, a group of members, to a shared objective, it becomes difficult to formulate your strategy to solve these problems. At the very basic level, a work culture is the outcome of how colleagues interact, communicate, and work together towards a shared goal. Now, whatever is the goal, if there is no proper communication, if there is no proper, interaction, sharing of information, or give and take of help and support, or share of expertise and knowledge, it becomes dysfunctional. And altogether, how this team works is called work culture. Okay, so if you want to solve a work culture problem, then you shall look at how people are interacting, how they are communicating, and how they are solving a shared goal, or solving the problems to reach a shared goal. Okay, now as a leader, it's important that you set up some practices and processes to develop this strategy, to develop this communication processes, or work styles effectively. Most of the time, even you set up a lot of processes and a process oriented, or a systematic approach of communication, sharing information, and working together, still there will be a problems. That is mostly due to the reason that a lot goes beyond what is spoken or what is written. So there are so many unwritten rules in a team dynamics, and a leader should be cognitive about them. Now, having said this, there are 5 techniques I want to share with you, and these were very effective for me in my journey as a leader. The first one is that you need to encourage people to openly communicate. If people are not openly communicating to you, sharing with you that okay, this is the problem, then you will not be able to find a problem. Now, how do you do that? You have to build trust. You have to encourage people to openly speak, and speaking openly should not be a curse for them, right? So you have to maintain the secrecy, you have to maintain that integrity, and then you have to encourage people to openly speak up. They should not be punished for telling you the truth, right? This is the first one. The second one is, as a leader, you should be approachable. I don't mean that you should be, midnight pick up a call from any member unless it's such a emergency, right? Approachable means you should not avoid talking to them. You should encourage people to open up, and you should be available whenever, there is a need to have a discussion with any of the team members, right? So you should be approachable. Approachable is like, okay, I don't have time till next month. It's not approachable. You can say that I don't have time now, but I will be available maybe tomorrow at the same time, unless it is urgent. If it is urgent, I can speak to you after some time, like this time, 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, whatever, according to your calendar, you can do a catch up. So be approachable. Only then you will be able to unearth the problems. And you should also be approachable, not just for some people. You should be approachable for the silent people in the team. Because those who talk to you have already told you. You need to listen to those people who didn't talk to you, or didn't inform you, or didn't involve in this. You need to know from them as well. Otherwise, you will be, a one-sided decision, or you will be not having a comprehensive view of what is happening. And if you do not know that, then you will make biased decisions. Right? The third thing you need to do is to make team members recognize others' effort and complement each other. In a dysfunctional team, what happens? People don't appreciate others. They don't recognize what's happening. They don't even care what their colleagues are doing and forget about appreciation. But what we shall bring in practice is helping team members to recognize others' work, appreciate them, small or big, and build a culture of appreciation, encouragement, and knowledge sharing. At least people should know what other colleagues are doing. Otherwise, they will not be able to become part of the team. Right? So, make team members recognize others' effort, compliment them, and then uh, recognize them, their efforts and achievements. And it should be done by every member in the team, and that's what you shall encourage. Yeah. Then the fourth thing you can do is to recognize and reward performance. It's not just hard work, but the results received, or results achieved as part of hard work. So hard work as such should not be seen like working so many hours or solving this, solving that. Hard work is not just physical labor work. Hard work is solving difficult problems. Hard work is thinking smartly, fixing some problems that we cannot easily solvable, thinking deep and then fixing issues. These are all part of hard work, right? And persistent to solve a problem is also a hard work. In spite of difficulties and challenges, if someone is persisting to solve the problem, then if they achieve the result, then it is a hard work. Okay, so recognize and reward result oriented hard work and performance. Never ignore some small effort, even somebody to improve something in the team. Even it is a small thing, but don't ignore that and don't let it go out of your sight. Appreciate as soon as possible, closest to the time of achievement. The fifth one you can do is to establish a working process to share feedback. Now, most of the times, what happens is those people who want to influence your decision, they ad hoc come to you. They don't schedule a proper timing and they just want to vent out their emotions to you, or they want to influence you. More than influencing, they want to manipulate you. So, what you should be cautious about is if someone is giving you a criticism or a constructive feedback, see if it is coming with a actionable item. If it is just blah 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 blah, then you should not encourage that. And whatever criticism comes, it should come in some specific format to you, like what is the context, what is the observation, what is the expectation in a specific context. In a systematic way, you should receive the feedback, and you should have a established process which you respect and everybody should respect to share that openly. So when you build this system processes to encourage open communication, approachable, recognize effort, recognize performance, and establish a information or feedback sharing mechanism, you can mostly avoid these dysfunctional teams, solve their problems, and bring good team together. And also, we should recognize that no matter how much effort you put into an environment, it may not work out. In such cases, you will have to walk out. It's because not everything is in our decision. Right? A company's culture or a team's culture is more ingrained than what you can control. So if things is not moving as you think in your control, then it's best to avoid them because you will end up disappointed and depressed. So follow these 5 advices to the best of your style and capacity and see how much you can influence to make a team amazingly good, and then you will see good results. Wish you all the best, and my name is Nagesh Sidhu. Thank you.